And there are plenty of hidden attribute data.
Dude, you're falling apart on the pitch.
Sorry. There's plenty of other alternative attribution data within any code that's of any size. Just, in fact, for example, if I save a Word document, there will be my name.
Yes.
And I could do
exactly. John, this is a great analogy for you people here in the room as clients. John, please continue.
So it is always possible to get the attribution. It's never completely destroyed. And then there is the signature. Now, the signature may be the absolute easiest way to find attribution. Everybody codes differently, and you run an analytical program on top of the code, and you can pretty much identify the person who wrote the code because everybody writes a little different. It's like it's exactly the same as handwriting recognition.
Yes, it's completely the same, and we would like to start you off with our Doom Viking IP identifier cloud service. Which runs $50,000.
It's reasonable, dude. It's only $15,000 a month.
$15,000 a month.
Plus $500 a seat.
And we have a setup fee, obviously, but that's
right.
But our team, I'll be there for I will personally be on site with the team, integrating, doing the meetings. Of course, we have our handoff, and then we have our people who continue.
We do need an office on site
because we do not want a Sony thing here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, Sony. One word for you people. Sony. And Regan. Is it Regan? I've actually got the official pronunciation. Regan.
Mm-hmm.
Regan.
I think we could probably work on a pitch and probably have one down in just a matter of days.
If we had some PowerPoint.
And some PowerPoints. Yeah. Click.
Yeah.
5 slides. More than that as you push it.
And then we'll show, as our credentials, we'll show all of our challenge coins. We'll just wear them as medals.
We can't say we worked on these projects because you can see why.
Yeah, because
it's pretty obvious that
we don't want to be thrown in the brig. We got to be careful. We could do it.
Yeah,
and we can do it. It's a backup. Hey, I just want to talk briefly because I had the same response you did about this picture that starts showing up of supposedly at the Pakistan school massacre. There was a picture that was used as one of the faces of the kids who was killed, who was one of the Sandy Hook kids. And I saw that photo. I'm like, Photoshop. To me, immediately. I didn't buy it at all. However, the thing that's interesting is that this is now showing, the BBC is showing footage with the same pictures in it. And there's some website, what is it, A World at School, which I think is a USAID-sponsored thing.
Well, there you have it.
World at School, what we do, and they're using the picture on their website. It's a kind of a, like a composite of a whole bunch of dead kids.
Yeah, code.
What do you think? I mean, I have a hard time believing that the picture wasn't photoshopped in. It's kind of hard to even prove one way or the other, I guess.
Well, they had that wall. They showed a picture with the kids on the wall.
Yeah, that's the one the BBC was using.
That would take all the effort of printing the picture of the kid onto a piece of paper and gluing it onto the wall. That's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. And then having the BBC person come in afterwards, and then putting another poster over it so it covers up a little bit. There's no way. This is bullcrap. This just reeks of bullcrap. But all the sites, your usual suspects are all over it. And this is to me.
It's real.
This is to me is the marginalization of alternative.
Yes, this is exactly what you wrote in the newsletter. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's to put everybody in the same pot. Oh, these guys are nuts.
And I'll take it one step further. I believe these things are introduced specifically for that reason. And look at where it's coming from.
Yeah, right. These sources.
Exactly.
Yeah, if people want to look at see who the sources are, you go and do a search on that picture.
Yeah.
And then look for the recent posts, and you'll see this, the Free Republic, Prison Planet, 2 or 3 of these other guys that are always all in with any anti-government propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
But what it really does is marginalize all the alternative sources of information that might be very accurate.
And that is the mission.
Yeah, that's the mission. I mean, they're probably fronts. That are just stooges. You have to make up your mind. What are they? Are they doing it on purpose? Are they doing it just to sell seeds? What are they doing it for? They do it unquestionably. They don't even really suggest it's a hoax.
To me, it's been done. It's being done to discredit all alternative forms of media. And I've received this email and links about this over and over and over again. Please, people, think for a second here. Really
I'm always disappointed when No Agenda listeners who are at least with any standing, in other words, they've listened to the show more than 2 shows, send stuff like that in.
Yeah.
On one of the sites, they also had the story, which I don't have a clip, or there's no clip, but one of these sites, it was, I think it was Liberty something. Anyway, they had another story of the mom who turned in the kid, and this is in Snopes. This doesn't take a genius to figure out this is bullcrap. The mom who turned in Texas again, I think. Mom turned in her kid for masturbating under a new Texas law against self-rape.
Wait a minute. What law is this?
Yeah, well, that's the point. There is no law. It's bullcrap. But they play it straight. Let's see if you can find it.
Oh, that shouldn't be too hard.
Self-rape.
Yeah.
Christians warn against... You find it on the net, not on Snopes.
Right.
Snopes has it. Okay.
Yeah.
Christians warn. Christians are also Queerty.com. Christians are warned against self-rape. Mom call. Here it is. The YouTube. It's a YouTube video too.
Oh yeah.
Mom calls 9/11 on own son. Boy charged with new self-rape law. Self-rape on Change.org.
Yeah, that's...
Everyone masturbates. Somebody's...
Change.org? Really? Did they fall for this?
Yeah.
Nah, that's pretty sad. Hold on a second. Let me find this.
Oh, there's Arizona. It was Arizona's self-rape law. If you type in the search idea, just self...
Yeah, I got it. This is the video that goes with this. Let's see what the video says.
This is the video.
It's 58 seconds, so that should be good.
Perfect.
Or is this an ad? No. Oh, hold on. What happened? Oh, man, what happened here? I know it's not playing.
I hear something.
Yeah, no, you don't hear it right. Hold on. What the hell happened there? Oh, I'm sorry. It's playing through the speaker. It's not... Okay, everything's frozen.
No, you can't do anything on that Mac.
It's... I don't know. It's not funny.
You want to stop the tape?
No. I just want to get this going. Just take a second.
Okay, here's an interesting one. This is actually on PubMed.
I have it if you want to take a second. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Okay. It was playing through the regular speaker. It's my fault. Okay. But now something's happening with the mouse. It's getting stuck. I don't understand why.
Probably something's loading on your machine.
A Phoenix boy is behind bars tonight, turned in by his own mother. Stay tuned.
Oh, what is this crap? Is this like Change.org's own news report or something? This is lame.
A 15-year-old boy has been jailed without bail after his mother called 911 when she found him in his room watching porn and masturbating.
911, what's your emergency?
That's bull.
My son's watching porn and masturbating. Please send help now.
That's bull.
Phoenix
That's not
police
real.
were quick to respond, arresting the 15-year-old. Now the teenager is being charged by prosecutors under a new controversial Arizona state law called...
It's completely fabricated.
Follow this story.
This is bullshit.
I think it's alarming.
Yes.
That they would fabricate the 911 call.
Well, it's poorly done. Let's put it that way.
Well.
Oh, man, I'm worried about this. I just hope we get to the end of the show. All right. I'll close that out. Who knows what's going on? Back to that NPR interview with the president. He did something very unexpected when asked about the terrorists.
And on the international front, even as we're managing ISIL and trying to roll them back and ultimately defeat them, even as we've been executing the drawdown in Afghanistan in a responsible way.
Why is he not saying Daesh?
I don't know.
Why is he back to ISIL? Everyone's using Daesh.
No, they're not.
Yes, the State Department, the Pentagon, they're all using Daesh. You remember we had all these clips.
Yeah, but, okay, maybe, I don't know.
If everyone's, I'm just trying to figure out.
Maybe the other Obama uses Daesh.
Well, but they need to brief both of them.
Huh.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, these are things that bother me. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Here's what bothers me. There's a clip. Well, back to the other thing, by the way, there is some multiple personality self-rape.
Is that illegal?
No, it's not illegal. It's just a condition. Apparently, with people that are nuts.
I think I've suffered from that from time to time.
I like you, hand.
Oh, man.
Play this one. This really is wow. New Shanghai port. New Shanghai port.
We stay in Shanghai, where the city is starting the fourth phase of the Yangchuan Deepwater Port. The port handling capacity will reach 6.3 million containers by 2017 when it's complete. The fourth phase will adopt the latest automatic system to manage the port. The advantage of an automatic system will allow a larger capacity of containers. And after the completion of the fourth phase, the Shanghai port will have an annual capacity of 40 million 20-foot units, the standard unit for describing a ship's cargo carrying capacity. The number will be the annual production rate of the entire United States, sharing 1/10 of the world's annual rate.
Wow.
So this one
That's kind of
port,
serious, yeah.
that's nasty.
Yeah.
These guys are serious about destroying us.
Does this fit in that Russia is going to build a new high-speed railway between Moscow and Beijing?
I don't know. Probably. Everything seems to be connected. We know about the high-speed rail running the south route.
Yes, all the way into Europe.
Yeah. They can't get that crap out of China. And the country's not even at full employment.
Where's Shanghai?
Shanghai is up and on the coast, more or less.
But in relation to Beijing, where's Shanghai?
It's on the. I think it's on the same parallel.
Let me just take a look at the map. Because this railroad they're talking about, which I guess would be part of the new Silk Road, pretty.
Manufacturing centers of China are not in Beijing.
No. But we know that it's always, oh yes, it would be great for everyone who lives in Beijing. But we know it's bullcrap. It's all about the goods that they can ship. Let me see. Shanghai is there.
It's a very short ride, by the way. Very short airplane ride from Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah, I would recommend people, if you live in Vancouver, I'd just go to Shanghai for the weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. Let me see. From Vancouver? Oh, I see. Yeah, of course.
I've taken that route. It's a very short ride. I mean, it's not short, but it's shorter than going to London. It's I think it's 6-7 hours from Vancouver. 6 maybe.
Huh. Okay. We had a Twitter conversation. I said you had a Twitter conversation. I was along for the ride, and whenever I said something, no one responded. So I guess I'm blocked. With Mark Cuban.
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting. Mark Cuban has been out and about saying the way to, what was he saying? The big crisis is the student loans, and if you want to fix the economy, limit the amount of basically free money the government is handing out to students so that more money can go into the economy. I think that's kind of what he said. And then there was this conversation about the endowments and how much money these universities really have, which is just hundreds of millions of dollars.
Billions.
Not hundreds, but billions.
I think Harvard is $30 billion. Plus.
Billions of dollars. And although I'm not sure if Cuban's thesis is correct, that it will change anything, I dug up this quick backgrounder on what has happened since the government is now securing these loans for students.